In the previous tutorial, we have seen what happens when we first power up. So in this tutorial today, we will like to see what are the things that we can do or how we can program our MAKER UNO RP2040. So as you can see in the window here, so there's a tutorial or getting started tutorial from Cytron itself. So this is the getting started with MAKER UNO RP2040. So you have two options here, either to use the CircuitPython or the Arduino IDE. So in this video today, we will like to see how we can program our board here using the CircuitPython. So first, we plug in again our board to the computer. Okay, and a new window will pop up. As you can see here, this is the new window which has popped up now. So let's double click the code. Okay, for your information, whatever code we are running, the main code is running is named as code.py. So that's the, if you change the name, it won't run actually. So you need to, it won't run automatically. So if you want your program to run automatically, so make sure whatever code that you are writing is parked under this file name, code.py. Okay, so just let's double click the code.py and let me just maximize. Okay, this is the code which has been preloaded. So once you, initially we have seen like what happens when we power up our board, right? So this is what actually happening. So these are the programs that has been preloaded inside our MAKER UNO RP2040. So this is, you can go through later. So basically we can see what happens, and we can see physically on the MAKER UNO RP2040 what is happening there. Okay, so for today, what we would like to do is we want to run our own code. Okay, so before that, what we can do is just to see that if it's connected. So the device is busy, so you can just click here, run current script. Okay, so you can see once it's running, our bot will respond to the code that has been programmed. Okay, so I would like to minimize this window and let's see to the get started. Okay, this one we can just leave it there. Okay, now the code is loaded. Okay, so while your MAKER UNO, it says that while your MAKER UNO RP2040 is connected to your computer and flashed with CircuitPython, so the CircuitPython format is already preloaded, so we don't need to do anything. Open your editor software, for example, Thonny, select the code.py, find right, or simply open with the code.py using and paste the following code. Okay, what we want to do is for this video today, we will just copy the code, and we open back the Thonny, and we will rewrite the code. So just make sure that you have saved the original code somewhere else so that you won't jeopardize the code. You can get it from Cytron back, but it is better to save it somewhere else first. So let's Control A, Control V, we paste everything. Okay, so now let's go through the code. What happened is that we are importing the necessary libraries, the board, digital IO, and the time. So the LED one says that it's a digital in-out, digital IO. So board.gp0, and LED2 is digital IO, digital in-out, board GP1. So what happens is that we're gonna make the LED as an output, and here what happened is that we will be toggling the LEDs. So now let's try to click the run button here and see what happens. Okay, so now you can see the LED here has been changed. So it's like blinking once and change, blinking once and change. So that's about the code today, or the tutorial today. So we can see that how we can modify the code. Okay, since we have seen the code, okay, let us try to control more than one. Okay, so we can try to do it quite easily. So let me bring it a bit up here. So here you can see that this is GP1 and next is GP0. So we have up to GP7. So let's try to make a simple program to enable more. So what we need to do is, first we need to initialize the LEDs again. So let's say we copy and then we just click paste. Follow the steps as shown in the video until you complete the whole code. Okay, now let's try to run and let's observe what happens. So now you can see our patterns has changed. Okay, so it's like it's blinking one in like sequence. So now we have seen how we can control it. So in our next tutorial, we want to see how we can control the few other things like the buzzer, the RGB LED and the push button. So stay tuned. That's all for today. Thank you and bye-bye.